Yeah, man, what's good? What's going on? And welcome back to another video. So today's officially day 53 of my NoFap journey. Journey, of course, to 199 pounds, journey to a six-figure income. Man, oh man. Yo, side note, real talk, I can't stand this daylight savings time shit, yo. Like, I've always been the type of person that in most cases, I'll wake up as the sun is coming up. You feel me? Like, I'm very much a, I guess early bird catches the worm type, but but more so, I enjoy the sunlight, yo. Like, literally, I'm working during all the sunlight. I work from 9 to 5:30. By the time 5:30 hit, I clock out, I go to take a piss, come back, it's pitch black. I'm like, come the fuck on, yo. Like, there ain't no sunlight, but also too, my body's very responsive to the lack of sunlight. Like, I feel tired, or at least, and I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all going through it too. It's like your body is just used to, okay, it's dark now, time to wind down and go to sleep. Bro, I'll be ready to take it down about an hour after I clock out, and I'm like, bro, you still got the whole night, you still got a few hours left. Like, shit, you got to get to work. It's like, yeah, although you just work, like, now you got to start working on you, working on yourself, and yeah, man, and truth is, and I don't know if it's always been this way, but it just seems like specifically this year, this daylight savings time, that shit hit different, yo. That shit hit so different. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here, yo? But either way, yeah, man, today, again, a very normal day, at least now at the higher standard of living that I've established for myself. Excuse me, but yeah, there were absolutely no urges today, oddly enough. Something that I'm going to look into also, and I'm not sure if I mentioned this. I remember when I first started, someone did kind of bring it up, and I didn't really realize its effects. And even now, I'm still, becoming more aware of it, sort of, kind of. But, I follow a lot of IG models and shit. Like, on Instagram, like, hella models. Like, I only have maybe 1,300 followers, but I follow like 5,000 and something people. And I'm be honest, like, over the last few, over the last few weeks, like, I have deleted, like, removed or unfollowed quite a few of them. I mean, specifically the ones that they got like an OnlyFans or something. Like, nah, I ain't rocking with that. But I mean, there are others that I actually like. No, it's just like my homegirl who's pretty and she just puts out pictures. You feel me? But yeah, man, I do realize, like, that does kind of have an effect when it comes to just all in all. You're dealing with no fap, no porn, none of that stuff, and of course you don't want to be surrounded by or subjected to materials that can cause you to relapse, or materials that at least in their own way might arouse you in that way. You feel me? But yeah, I follow a lot. I mean, and I do like the way Instagram does it, though, because if you unfollow one, it'll say, oh, hey, there's like 20 other accounts that are like it. Cool, but I've realized I just got to go through just my entire list and just start bang, 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 unfollow left and right. But yeah, man, today was chill. There really wasn't too much going on. What I have noticed, though, and I'm pretty sure I mentioned this before, but definitely more in tune with energy, and not even so much my own, but being very receptive to those around you, those that you come in contact with, and and it really all depends on how you respond to it, how you handle it. I mean, I'm not saying anything crazy happened, but it's just a little more intuitive. Like, I was at work, jumped on a chat with my homegirl, and she only said a couple words, and I was like, something just felt, I don't know. I was just like, yo, like, you good? You okay? She's like, yeah, I'm fine. I was like, listen, you ain't got to lie to me. Like, I don't know. I feel like you're going through something right now. And then boom, she just let it all out. And I said, damn. And she was like, how did you know that? I said, I don't know. I don't know. And she was like, no, like how? And I was like, I don't know. It was just a feeling I had, you know. And that's literally what it's been, you know. And things like similar to that have happened with other people, you know. And but the worst part is, right, is that I can catch on to other people's shit like that, but then my own, I have to go through this whole process. like literally, I have to go through this whole process of trying to think, understand, feel, and then dissect, you know, and process it and go experience the emotion or whatever, you know, and I have to try to identify the source and what's going on, or if it can mean, you know, a sign of things like. But with anybody else, I'm like, something's wrong. What's up? You know, and I hate that shit, yo. I can't stand that shit. But yeah, man. So, another thing that happened too. Yeah, man. Like I said, you become more aware of things while being on NoFap. And you kind of just, I don't know, you just step into this state of being, more or less, that truth is a lot of people aren't going to know how to take you, right? So there was a situation at the job, and there was an agent that needed help, but it was myself and maybe like two other people who should have gotten the request to help, you know, assist that agent. But truth is, I just fucking missed it. Truth is, we get so many messages in the chat that sometimes that little alert that goes off, I just tune that shit out. You know what I mean? So literally, by the time one of the other upper managers had said something, it was already like 3 or 4 minutes, and like, you know, like, agent can't be on the call for that long, blah 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 blah. So I just kind of sat there. I didn't put my energy to it. Everybody else responded, "Oh, I'm so sorry, so sorry, so sorry," and I'm like, okay, like I'm not okay, like I missed it. But also too, the people that were saying something, they also had the ability to address the issue, or at least fix or assist with whatever the agent's resolution was. So ultimately, it was like everybody was just kind of, upper management was just irritated because whether we missed it or not, everyone kind of passed the buck on who should have gotten it, and nobody got it, right? So in any case, I go to pull up my system so that I can just go ahead and fix it, do whatever I had to do. But then my shit was acting weird. So either way, I didn't want to entertain the conversation that they were having. I was just like, yo, it's whatever. But then I got a private message, and I'm like, all right, whatever. So now I jump in the chat, and all I stated was, I was like, hey guys, you know, listen, I get it. You know, we missed this one. Hopefully it doesn't completely, you know, negate our normal day-to-day performance. We normally get all of them. So then the person that was speaking, they were using a different profile. So the person that was actually addressing the issue was someone above the direct supervisor. And so they were like, the other person said, hey, you know, that might work when you're talking with such and such, but it's really me. As if I was supposed to change my response. Like, bro, like I sat there, I looked, I was like, I don't give a shit. Like, and don't get me wrong, like me and that person, like we're cool too. Like I got none but love and respect for him. Like, cool dude, like especially outside of work. But I guess because it was all through text, he thought I was responding in a way that was being very, you know, shady, petty, catty, or whatever. And I was like, nah. I said, listen, at the end of the day, we missed it. All right, cool. Let's move on, because the conversation was going on for far too long, and somebody had already fixed it. Although they were late in addressing the issue, it just, you know, and this is just workplace environment type shit, right? And it happens because you get like one little issue, and people are like, oh God, listen, we cannot do this way, blah 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 blah, da 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 da. So it's like, yo, like I watch y'all talk for the last 7 minutes over a 2-second issue. And then you want to send me a private message just to see if I'm actually there, because I was the one person who just didn't entertain the conversation. I was just like, all right, cool. Everybody got it. Like, yo, I see the issue is fixed. Let's move the hell on. So then when they kept going at it, I said, hey, listen, yo, we missed it. It is what it is. Hopefully this doesn't, you know, tarnish all the other times when we actually were able to address the issue, you know, a little more immediately. And then, of course, that person responded, oh, yeah, well, that might work when we talk with such and such, but it's me. And I was like, oh, hey, what's up, bruh? But, yeah, no, my answer is still the same. Like my answer is the same. Okay, missed it. But, hey, I got the next request that came in. Like, can't change the fact that request got missed, or that there was such a long gap in that, you know. And and it was just funny because one of my other coworkers was like, hey, you good? You all right? I said, yeah, I'm fine. Like, I'm not I'm not mad. I'm not mad about anything. And she was like, oh, no, because, like, you guys were kind of going. I said, no, nope. They might have been going back and forth. I was just simply talking. And that's it. Like, I was not in a space of, yeah, well, y'all need to, no. That's the energy that they presented to the situation. And I felt that. I saw it. I'm like, yo, I don't want to have anything to do with that. Everybody else jumped on board. Oh, so sorry. I was like, all right, cool. Yeah, we missed it. Cool, but we faced it. So let's just move on. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and go back and forth. Like that, like, I don't know. It's just that's just not where my energy was at. That's just not where I wanted to put my attention to. But like I said, I saw everyone else addressed it, but I guess they wanted me to be like, oh, I'm so sorry. No, I was doing this, I was doing that. Like, no, like, yo, real talk, I missed it. Like, I was sitting here and that sound went off and I literally drowned it out. Because sometimes that shit happens, But yeah, man, as you step more into your space, your confidence, your energy, just how you present yourself. Some people just are gonna take you the wrong way, and just be okay with that, Because even, like I say, even for me, in my response, I was just telling them like, yo, guys, we don't have to beat a dead horse here. We get it. Let's just move on. And I wasn't saying like, oh, shut up, or oh, I don't give a damn. I was just like, okay, like, we're putting unnecessary energy into the situation that it was resolved. And so all we can do to make it right is catch the next ones moving forward. But let's stop going over this, yo. Like, and that was it. So but yeah, and then like I said, it was just weird how that person, I guess, expected my answer to change just because of the title that they have. I'm like, yo, like, we all human. I'm not gonna sit here and just sorry, no, oh my god, okay, hey, because my thing is, what I said wasn't disrespectful, first of all. Second of all, I genuinely don't care how anybody feels about it. I address the situation as I felt best to address it. And that message, if it was for the CEO, it would be for the CEO too. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and just because of your status. So you mean to tell me that if you felt with what I said was disrespectful, that you're okay with your managers being spoken to that way? That's a problem. Like, that just means that as a leader, like, you ain't got their back like that. But on top of that, motherfuckers should know me better. Period. Like, yo, I say what I say to any and everybody. And it's not on some, I'm disrespectful or I'm this, I'm that. Nah, it's just, I said what I had to say, I addressed it, and that's it. Like, my answer was not going to change just because of someone's title. Like, that's not how this works. Or at least that's not how I work, But yeah, man, like, that was pretty much it for today. Oh, I'm like, what the fuck is that? Sorry, it's just I don't normally get a Snapchat notification, so yeah, I'm on there, but I'm not on there, because I don't know. Snapchat is just one of those. Like, I'm better at Instagram and Facebook. Matter of fact, Snapchat and Twitter. Like, I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't know how to use them shits. Like, I'm at that age where it's like, yo, I can get down a little bit, but some of this new shit, like, even with TikTok, and my daughter is a beast with TikTok. She be editing her shit, and like, she be going ham. Me, I'm like, yeah, I ain't gonna fuck with it. Oh, man. But either way, I'm hyped, man. We almost at day 60, man. And I'm so proud of each and every last one of you, wherever you are in your journey, man. Like I said, thanks for rocking with me. I rock with you. Brad, I think you said you was on day 12. I gotta double check the comments. So shout out to you, especially. Shit, you on round 2, dog. But you got this. You got this, man. Like, listen, it's so easy. It's easy. You just gotta get out of your head. You know what I mean? If you're feeling anxious or down or depressed about something, yo, just think your way through it, pray through it, meditate, do whatever. Just don't fap. Alright, but either way, I love y'all. I will rock with y'all tomorrow for day 54. Yeah. Day 54, Monday. Man, yo. Day 60 will be next Sunday. So yeah, that's exciting. But either way, we'll do it again tomorrow, alright? Later.